it's recording. It's recording.
Look,
we're using a webcam thing.
Why is there a big giant black bar down here?
Because webcam?
Right.
I don't know. Do the thing.
A couple of short announcements. Number one, this was paid for by our good friend Callisto, whose real name is Stephen. I hope it doesn't mind me saying.
Stephen
Callisto Jones. And secondly, we have to thank our Patreon patrons. So if you don't know, we have a Patreon, which is linked down in the description if you want to get...
Patreon is a website in which you can subscribe optionally to contribute a certain amount of money per month, I believe we have it set up to.
It's per month.
In order to help support the channel and keep us doing these. It's entirely optional. We are going to keep doing it if nobody subscribes, and it's just if you're interested.
So, this month, our newest patrons were Ardak, who sounds like a World of Warcraft character, Daniel Sharp, who sounds like a spy, Andrew Christian Extravaganza, who sounds like some sort of
Extravaganza,
faith healing convention.
Christian Extravaganza, yeah.
Tragic MTG, which sounds like the title of my autobiography.
Yeah.
And Oliver Payne, who sounds like a supervillain. So
that's what you get. That's what you get if you subscribe. You get us making fun of your name.
I can guarantee that. That's fine. You also, if you subscribe slightly more, you get a t-shirt and stuff.
Yeah,
and we'll draft with you over Skype and stuff, which we need to get around to sorting that out.
We do have to do that, yeah.
Anyway, though, this is an okay card.
We're playing a sealed daily. So far it seems like it's Denis clicking buttons and Oisin sitting here watching. But
that is literally the exact formula.
We have two very good green rares,
and the Blossoming Sands and a Jungle Hollow.
Okay, so let's do by color
and a Scoured Barrens.
So there's Abzan fixing there.
There's some Abzan there.
There's also Jeskai fixing.
Stillwater Cliffs, and Tranquil Cove. Sure.
So if we want to go the Ojutai route. So what do we got? We got a Smoke Teller. Highland Game's reasonable.
Yep, Archer's Pirate's also reasonable.
Trail of Mystery, if it's there, is kind of cute.
Yep, Grim Contest is in those colours.
Well, do it by colour first. Let's just look at the...
I'm just doing it.
Formless Nurturing. How do you feel about Formless Nurturing?
It's fine.
Kind of don't like it.
Heal Cut is good. Bringlows are fine. Don't like these guys.
Bloodfire Enforcers, I found them really strong.
Really?
I have found them really... A 4-mana 5/2 is not the worst thing in the world if you're in the all removal and tap things deck. Mm-hmm. And then it's actually not as difficult as you'd think to get. We've got a really good red.
That's some good... That's not amazing, but it's definitely some stuff.
It's really good
You're
red.
good. You're good.
Sort the deck by colour.
Sorry. Ooh, Murderous Cut. Assassins are fine. They're not great.
They're actually kind of awful.
Injury Brawler. It's all fine.
I mean, they're 3-mana 2/3s, which is never the worst thing in the world in a morph format.
Stalker. Adept is actually okay.
What the hell is Fascination? What does that card even do?
Utter tat.
I didn't know that thing existed.
Yeah. Will of the Nag is okay. Not amazing. Awareness is okay. Wind Scout's good. Sandbar's okay.
Rite of Undoing is very strong.
Oh, sorry. Wait, really?
Yeah.
Why?
Very good card.
Okay.
A lot of good ETB effects in the format.
Really?
And, yeah.
Okay.
Disdainful Stroke's solid as well.
You're fine.
Disdainful Stroke's good too.
That's not good.
It is good.
It's alright in Seal, actually. That's fine. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Monk's good. Pressure Point's decent.
You're good.
Abzan Advantage is
playable.
Pretty playable.
I think we've got the solid Abzan base here, to be honest.
I really like the red.
We've got a reasonable Mardu base too, because remember the Scour Barons goes in there as does the
Bloodfell Caves. Yeah.
So
what can we go? Is there an option to go 2-color here? Like there's a pretty good red-blue deck here.
Have to be blue-red, yeah.
Well, take a look at the blue-red deck for a second.
Splash Ojutai, maybe.
Maybe.
Splash Ojutai and maybe something else.
We'll see.
So here's what our blue-red deck looks like. Our white is very good though.
It's not the best I've ever seen.
Sandstep Outcast, Double Long Bonkin. Those are pretty solid cards.
Bonkin doesn't really synergize in the Jeskai deck that well.
No. So we've got exactly 23 playables here. A reasonable curve. Low creature count.
Whirlwind Adept is strong with the Dragon Grip.
Oh, we don't want the Contemplation, do we?
Might want the Contemplation. Leave it in for a second.
Okay.
Because it's a decent card.
Okay.
I found it.
I don't think this has the punch to get there.
Well, okay. You've got...
Hello.
I didn't even realize she was there.
Yeah. She works in not this color combination. She works.
If we add the white, she works.
Yeah.
So yeah, Wind Scout and Expert and Goreswine. Did we get a Teamer Battle Rage? We did. So Teamer Battle Rage with Goreswine, Expert, Whirlwind Adept, Glacial Stalker. Frostwalker doesn't work with Frostwalker.
No.
Remember, it doesn't work with Frostwalker.
No.
It does trigger the Ferocious if you don't target it.
Same with Dragon Grip.
The Dragon Grip is excellent with Whirlwind Adept. As is Teamer Battle Rage.
Heel Cutter's a nice
Heel Cutter is amazing.
We got a Water Well and a Wildenag, which are good tempo plays. We've got some card advantage.
Rite of Undoing strong. Maybe not in this deck.
No,
you want to take advantage of the ETB effects.
Which you don't have any of.
No.
We've got a reasonable misc of actually got a
Refocus is actually a lot worse than Pressure Point.
Oh yeah. I think we can do better than this.
Try adding the white.
Okay.
because
that's stretching our fixing a little bit.
Well, we've got 2 lands that work. And really good white.
Yeah, we do. See, all our white creatures are just rock solid. So now we can afford to cut the Frostwalker, for example.
Yep.
We can afford to cut this Quiet Contemplation.
Sure.
This Disdainful Stroke.
The refocus.
Probably the refocus.
Probably the enhanced awareness, but maybe not.
No, that's actually fine.
The Wetland Sandbar?
Sure.
The...
This isn't so bad. He's a little bit of an outlier.
I mean, it's hard to beat a resolved.
No, that's true.
Although, at 7, he's... Like, at 7, with no form of, like, protection for himself, he's one of the worst dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Colligan and Dramoka are just really efficient.
What is the last hit for us?
Sage, Bonkin, Monk, Horde Chief, Outcast.
Fantastic.
That's value.
That's good, yeah.
That's mad amounts of value.
That's pretty nice. We do need double white for that, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably don't need the relevant doing it, I don't think. We've still got no
I'd rather have the right than the enhanced awareness.
But we've still got no ETB effects. We've got the Horde Chief and the Sandstone Backcast, I guess, actually.
Which are pretty good. You can also do it in response to a removal spell, which is really good. Like, it's a lot easier to get card advantage out of red and blue.
How do you feel about the Water World or the Will and Naga? We don't need...
I'd rather have the Will than the Water World, probably.
I agree.
And if we're cutting that, I feel like topping out at 5 in this deck would be pretty nice. So I could see cutting Ojutai and Enhanced Awareness.
Enhanced Awareness is just it's a very good card draw spell, though.
Okay.
We don't have any of those.
That's true.
Do we need the Dragon Grip? Probably
I
not.
really like the Dragon Grip.
It's pretty good.
Like, Goreswine, it's good on the Wind Scout. It's good on the...
Instant. We only have 1 sorcery, which makes this just not...
Probably not playable. It's good with all of the... what you call them? The morph... Not the morph, the manifest creatures that are actually sorceries.
Mm-hmm.
You get like 2 right into beings or something like that, and maybe a soul summons, and the card's really good.
So we need maybe 2 to probably 3 more cuts.
Do we have no actual sorceries?
We have Smite the Monsters.
That's an instant.
Oh, then literally 0, sorry.
We have literally 0 sorceries, and we're not playing a random format of 5-2.
Literally 0.
Glacial Stalker's just solid. It's just a good one.
It's the Monk, probably, actually.
Monk's much better than Glacial Stalker.
Why?
Because a 3-mana 2/2 prowess is good.
But this becomes a 4. This is definitely better than this.
I disagree.
Why? 3-mana 2/2 prowess vigilance. It's a good card.
Yes.
It's a fine card.
I kind of don't like Ojutai. Like, I feel like the deck's very aggressive, and Ojutai is more of like a control finisher.
This might actually be able to get there. I wasn't a huge fan of this, so we can just run like this 23 lands. That's actually fine. Deck tops out at 5.
Okay.
Let's have a look at the Mardu, but we'll remember this.
Remember what's in there. Maybe...
We'll remember this.
Can we like screenshot or something?
No, we'll just rebuild it.
Okay.
But we have a Mardu Charm.
Which is relevant, very relevant.
Okay.
The Abzan was also something we were looking at as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. So let's...
Alesha, Temur, Battle Rage. Temur Battle Rage maybe might not be the best in this deck. Like, it was very strong in the...
we've still got like the Goreswine and stuff.
Yeah.
And then like
Expert works with Battle Rage very nicely.
Yep. So here we have Murderous Cut.
Solid.
The Assassin's not amazing. Battle Ball
Assassin's
is very good.
terrible.
Injury, you are all fine. And then the stuff from here, which is like you.
Bonkin, Advantage. Advantage is good with the +1/+1 counter things. The Bonkins.
That might actually make a main deck, but probably don't need this.
We have very little Ferocious in this deck.
This.
Goreswine, Bloodfire Expert. Although Bloodfire Expert does not work with Dragon Grip.
No. Oh, it took Skyhaft there for some reason.
Battle Brawler is a sweet card.
What do we not want? Probably the Assassin.
Mm-hmm.
Probably don't necessarily need...
The Battle Rage.
It's still pretty good.
I think unless you're reliably triggering Ferocious, it's quite bad.
How does this look?
Worse than the Jeskai.
You think?
We
got a lot more removal here.
Well, no, we have 3 more removal spells, and that means we don't have a lot of the blue tempo cards that we had.
We don't. We were swapping Will of the Naga and
Rite of Undoing.
Rite of Undoing for Mardu Charm and Murderous Cut, which I think is a strict upgrade, to be honest.
I agree, but I feel like the blue...
Remember, this deck, we're essentially swapping black for blue.
Yeah. I feel like the blue was better. I don't know why. It just looked better.
I don't understand how you can think that. Why?
I mean, I have an unhealthy attraction to Jeskai. The Jeskai deck we had there was a lot more burst damagey, which I'm a big fan of.
This still doesn't work in this.
No, still no sorceries, which means we want.
We just take the advantage.
How many creatures that leave us with? 15? Yeah, that's pretty good.
Fine. Could still take the Dragon Grip. Could take one of these, but
I think the Dragon Grip's quite bad in this build. Whirlwind Adept is a big reason for me to be in the blue.
Yeah, but like a Whirlwind Adept is probably as good as a Murderous Cut, at best. Like this is one of the this is like one of the best uncommons in the whole set.
Agreed.
Our Delve was a little more stretched here, but
I don't think that's super relevant. Murderous Cut as Reach of Shadows is fine. Sultai Scavenger and Gurmag Angler are the reasons we want to delve.
But they're fine.
They are okay.
We got a lot of removal and a Swarm Bloodflies, which is really nice.
I haven't actually played that much with Swarm Bloodflies. How have you found it?
It's very good. It's much easier to trigger Alesha in this deck. She's still
it's pretty good. She's pretty good with Swarm.
She's still good with Swarm. She's still got a whole bunch of targets. She's got a better one, arguably.
Yep. Maybe you're right. I
think this is just better. The mana's a little harder.
Well, it's not even. We've got 2 lands for one, 2 lands for the other.
Yeah, but I think the mana constraints here are more difficult.
Well, we've still no double costs. We had actual double costs in the blue version.
We do have an all 3 color cost here, though.
Do you want to try the Abzan deck, or are we sold on Mardu?
I'm pretty sold on Mardu, but again, we're just swapping red for green here.
Yeah, and our red gives us a lot of good cards.
We do get a Grim Contest. We lose our Mardu Charm.
We get the what's it called? The big
See the Unwritten?
Wild Call was the card I was trying to think of.
Now, this is already hard on our mana.
Very.
We probably don't want the Terror Shot.
We want that weak. We want. I think it's the black's just a lot better.
I think so too.
No, I mean the red.
Yeah.
Like Alesha is in this deck is a value machine.
We can take an Efreet. Not good, but
it's not good. We don't want to be reanimating it with Alesha that often. Like we have a lot of good targets for Alesha.
Was there other card? Mardu Charm?
Mardu Charm, thank you. Where'd he go?
Oh, there it is.
Oh, okay. We're missing a card?
We're missing a card. This deck definitely doesn't need 18 lands.
No.
All these are kind of awkward, but the Delvey, so it's fine.
No, you know what it was? We cut the Bloodfire Enforcers and never replaced it.
What'd you think?
That's what it was, yeah.
I can check the Battle Rage in here. It's not amazing.
What does Battle Rage do for us in this deck? Like, what triggers Ferocious? Gurmag Angler?
That's literally it.
Bloodfire Expert.
And potentially this.
But that's, I mean, if it's that big, we're winning anyway. I don't like Battle Rage in this build. What is Grave Strength's terrible, isn't it?
Advantage? Got 2 of these guys.
Advantage is pretty reasonable.
I don't know if I want to main deck it though.
Well, the thing is, you can. Like, the sieges are all really strong, and having a main deck answer to them that at worst is a mediocre combat trick is totally fine.
I think we do just chug in the Small Ring of Freed.
That brings us up to 16 creatures.
That's kind of what we want, isn't it?
I guess. It's another target for Alesha in a pinch.
Yeah.
I really want to be bringing back Horde Chiefs and Outcasts, though.
That's true. The target for this as well.
It means we're very willing to trade those off early on.
Trading these off is a little awkward, but you're right. Okay.
I quite like this.
So we have the Scarab Barons and the Bloodfall Caves.
How's our mana looking?
Well, our black is our lowest colour, and all our black spells are most expensive by the Battle Brawler.
And the debilitating injury.
That's 7 black sources. We don't need more than 6. That is 7 white sources, and that is only 5 red sources.
I would go up a red, yeah.
Happy with that?
Very.
4 black, 5 red, 6 white. Can you remember that?
We've got 6 red.
No, the number of actual lands.
Why would I remember that?
Just, can you remember that? 4 swamp, 5 mountain, 6 plains.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to do the thing.
What thing?
Get us cool lands.
What? Okay.
You said you heard about this.
No, I heard about it, but I didn't figure out how to do it. I didn't watch the video that told me how to do it.
There's a video on Reddit, and you can also use this now as a guide, I suppose, that lets you add whatever lands you want from the history of Magic to
Can we
your
use
deck.
Mercadian Masks Mountains, because they're really pretty.
I was just going to use Foils Endikar lands.
Foils Endikar lands also sounds like fun.
Well, the Magic Online's now crashing, so there we go. You have to go to quantity, 0, because we don't own those cards.
Okay.
And that's going to immediately show you the power 9.
Okay.
Because they're special rarity, so they're the rarest cards online. Then you need to open your deck, so you need to go to Freeform. Open your deck.
Where's that? Did you save it?
I did. Bear with Magic Online, okay?
So how to add any basic lands you want in your deck includes reloading Magic Online 4 times.
You know what we should do?
What?
We should submit the...
Well... Oh, I thought it had crashed.
So did I. So we go down to here. And it should be there.
Sealed?
Yeah.
No, that's KTK times 3.
Which is what this is.
Oh, Fate Reforged.
Times 3.
Alright.
There's our deck.
Yeah.
Do you remember the lands?
5 mountains... No. Yeah, 5 mountains... 6 plains. 4.
You could have just said no.
5 mountains, 4 swamps, 6 plains. That's what it was.
Type. Go land.
Mm-hmm.
How much time do we have? We had loads, didn't we?
It was 4 black, 5 red, 6 white. That's what it was.
4 black, 5 red, 6 white.
Which gives us 15, which brings us to 17, yeah.
4 black, 5 red, 6 white. Da, 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 la, la, la.
And this is how you do it, is it?
Yeah.
So we want Zendikar lands, is that it?
I do.
I lands.
It's not usually this laggy. It's partially because we're recording. So the red, 4 black, 5 red.
Mm-hmm.
We probably want these.
They are my favourite mountains because they look like something out of Dead Space.
There's 5 of those.
What are the other options for planes?
They're not great.
I like... Oh, I'm pointing at the screen. Those ones. The ones with the hedrons on them.
All
They're
right.
cool.
6 of those, right?
Yep. And then 4 swamps.
What are the prettiest swamps? These? These?
It's probably those ones, yeah.
I like the trees, though. Or whatever these are.
They're like rocks. I don't know.
Okay. Now that's saved.
Yeah.
Now you go here.
Mm-hmm.
You go load deck. There's only one deck you can load.
Okay.
And... Ta-da!
Ta-da! That's pretty good.
Submit.
Is that like a glitchy exploit?
No, it's a
thing?
feature.
A feature that's ridiculously awkward to use.
Well, it's not a feature. It's just that Magic Online cares whether or not you built your deck using only cards from your pool, but it can't distinguish between planes from Zendikar or planes from Counter-Strike here.
Okay.
So it's like, oh, I guess this is okay.
So it's not a feature, it's an exploit.
It's kind of.
Okay. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, it's cool. It's nice.
So now we just wait. We wait for 2 minutes, or we stop
the recording. Yeah.